Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase on the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk gonna tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here, but what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover, and Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at two.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12
has gotta hurt.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Rollins with a reversal.
Cinches up the arm in a series of boots. Every strike more devastating than the last. Pedigree.
Cover here. Is it enough? Punk powers out. Still going strong.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here. Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and
lariat.
barbaric clubbing blow.
He's tied up.
Rolled around like a rag doll.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. And retaliates with a counter.
And then follows it up with the line.
No way. Suicide dive.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
Spinning heel kick. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. He is looking to do some serious harm. Nothing fancy there.
Impressive awareness from him.
Sling blade. He's got him down for the pin here. And he breaks the count quickly.
That kick out took a lot of energy.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
He's able to counter that.
Rollins drops his opponent.
Sling blade.
Shut the door. This could be over.
He breaks up the pin just in time.
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
He'll make it.
Look out!
Stop coming!
Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair. Seth turns that away.
Hammerlock now, and a lariat. He has to be in a world of hurt here.
This deep into a triple threat, you're lucky if you're still standing. He wants this fight on the outside.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. And Roman getting stuck with even more offense.
I mean, at this point, a triple threat, you could be a lot worse off. Down on the neck with reckless abandon.
Roman for the win. Quick shoulder up.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Being carried around now. He is looking to do some serious harm. Pedigree!
Rollins waiting in the corner. Here it comes.
Returning to the ring now. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
What a crossbody.
Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. Here's the cover. Is it enough?
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now. CM Punk from the top rope. Elbow drop connects.
The Architect getting rocked by the one and only CM Punk. Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner.
Superman Punk.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
That favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns in a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my tribal king.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to the worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
Reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
That's what it's all about, folks.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Oh, in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired-up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Messed with the ball.
Early cover for the title. Oh, kick out.
He's not going to give up that easily.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Using the elbow as a weapon.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including...
Here we go!
Cross body from the top. The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
Booty coat! Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Up they go!
That'll jam your tailbone.
Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship.
He turns it around on JBL. Spinning kick to the gut.
Taking him to the corner now.
Snake eyes!
And JBL looking to show Punk that he's not on his level.
Delivering a Falcon Arrow.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
Each shot landing with a little bit more...
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
In the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired-up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull, and you get the horns.
He turns around on JBL.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to...
From the top! Oh!
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Incoming!
Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
What a counter. Beautiful. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Look up high. Sheesh, a painful looking chop. CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
No. Up high. Cross body from the top.
The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here.
And Punk there utilizing his quickness.
One step ahead there.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly seeing game tape ahead of time.
Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL off balance.
Big boot. Just like that, Bradshaw finds a counter.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk the champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. He kicks out instantly.
A bit surprising that that didn't even get more than a 1 count.
That says it all, guys. Champ says you are not worthy. And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there. Got him where he wants him.
Up and
Bang! Falcon arrow.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
This whole arena getting behind Punk now, fueling the champ with adrenaline.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Kick directly to the back. Ooh. And Punk now lifted. That dodge could buy JBL time. Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top rope.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
CM Punk just keeps coming. His tenacity is too much for JBL.
But Punk also can't seem to overcome JBL's raw power. This is incredible. He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Watch out. Suicide dive. Whatever it takes to win.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but.
Oh, deafening blow to the chest.
Reverses it into a takedown.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
With the counter. And now gets tossed into the ring.
JBL has that look in his eye. Punk's in for it now.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. GTS connects. All hope might be lost for the challenger.
Shoulders down.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot, and we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this.
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect, but at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these. Mysterio locking in the submission.
And looking for an arm submission now. And this hold is getting tighter. And trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer. Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Perched up top, through the air, and connects. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
I'm not sure how much of CM Punk's head could be in this match after losing the World Tag Team titles last night.
Well, he's facing Rey Mysterio, so he better get his head in the game fast. Just from looking at Punk tonight, I'd say he's doing it.
Going for the pin. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
We always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. He probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Oh, beautiful takedown for the victory. Strong kick out there.
Still fighting the good fight here.
Big boot.
Quick escape from danger there.
Flapjack. Way up there. Mysterio showing that athletic.
Look out!
What a counter. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Trying armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Rey had that well scouted.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda Vice.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Mysterio so athletic and now in the danger zone.
619 countered. What an interception.
Whipped back down to the mat.
Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was, I tell you.
Back down the hatches. These two are loaded. The fight is on, and it's furious.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Calf kick finds the mark.
And it looks like that one opened a pretty good gash on Rey.
Mysterio dodges.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
And a drop kick. Picture perfect. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Tossed back into the ring.
And he is directed into the corner.
Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle.
Both superstars perched up high.
Not from up there.
Avalanche Hurricanrana.
Ollie bent down. Russian leg sweep. CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf.
With a DDT!
And looking for the pin here.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
He's going up.
From the top. Frog splash. Did Mysterio just finish this? But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
Mysterio is almost impressed right now. His opponent is showing just as much heart tonight. Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Putting his opponent into the crosshairs. He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time. I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight. Reorientating them in the corner here.
Oh, what a kick. CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there.
Oof, running knee. In the corner. Neck breaker. Now look low with a drop kick to the knee. Indy counters. Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title. But the cover!
tonight. He must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Look out! Whoa! Hurricanrana!
Unbelievable athleticism. Punk and Rey are pouring it all out in the ring tonight for their shot at the Intercontinental title.
And boom!
Crash landing.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Placed into the corner here. Punk connects with a knee to the jaw. Gonna turn this around.
Follows it up with that running bulldog.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Rey had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with a Hurricanrana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep.
That could be curtains for Rey.
2. No, he beats the count.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Turning the tables.
Reversal after reversal. Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, Seth.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark Punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're gonna get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, is the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no...
I have voices in my head, they counsel me.
I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with a monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punch to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk
Blast off! Misses big time. Overhead with the German. CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that led Punk to relinquishing his title. Sky high. Cross body from the top.
clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Punk now locks in that double under.
Trying for the double underarm hook.
Backdrop out of there. Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
Suplex.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Oh, he had that scouted.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack. Crack your knuckles. We've got a dummy block here.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Each
WWE Universe. Spinning kick to the gut.
Shoving him into the corner now. Punk looking dominant now. Followed by a clothesline. You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Oh, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by
CM Punk looking to end things here.
GTS.
Orton is absolutely laid out.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton. Out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three most devastating letters in sports entertainment. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
what's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. There's the GTS. Is it enough for Punk?
2 count. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match,
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end the Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of the Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole the Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either count-out or disqualification, the streak will be over. Here we go with the Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you...
Face first. Seth gets to the ropes, and the hold is released. Vicious use of the knee. And the Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch The Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's head. This is the blueprint to defeat the streak. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. No end in sight to this exchange. Boom!
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 434 days as champion in this era is history-making. It's more than just a football.
And this is about affirmation. CM Punk believes he's the best in the world. Paul Heyman believes CM Punk's the best in the world. But it infuriates them that there are those out there who don't agree.
Climbing up the corner.
Wants to finish this. Up high.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Good God, just a disgusting thud hurt here at ringside. Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months. Ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's takeoff. All the way to the outside.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. Turn it around with a reversal. A warning and a challenge from the Reaper to his opponent.
He is looking to do some serious harm. This is excellent. Just denigrating his opponent, showing who's the look out!
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Risked it all and lost it all.
That's gonna hurt in more ways than one. Oh, colliding with a barricade. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo and Scotland.
– 2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 saw
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and...
Face first. Set up. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And averting damage there.
We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker, and there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different...
Taking flight. Whoa, look out.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
What a reversal.
One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry than The Undertaker. If Punk keeps a quick pace tonight, the Phenom might have some trouble keeping up.
Or just run out of gas well before Punk does. A shorter, more intense match with better play to Taker's strengths here. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage. Soaring. Getting out of harm's way.
What's he got in store?
By the throat and driven down.
Punk avoids the attack.
Tossed back into the ring. And wait a minute, what's the manager doing under the apron? Perched up top. Boom!
Referee clearing the area, perhaps trying to prevent these superstars from suffering any more than they already are in this one.
Oh, vicious body shot.
Strong counter from Punk. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
And he tosses him back in now.
And he is directed into the corner.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, tossed to ringside. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Swinging neck breaker.
The devious and dangerous Punk with full attention on The Undertaker. And Punk gets countered there. Oh! Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Perched up top.
Oh, God. On the outside.
A bit of a miscalculation on that attempt.
And that miscalculation could be the deciding factor in this match. And he retaliates. He's going up.
Incoming!
All the way to the outside.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Butterfly backbreaker. Punk, what's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Boom! GTS.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Ooh! Specifically targeting the leg.
And Punk has found the key to defeating the streak. Has he damaged the dead man enough?
Throwing caution to the
Completely missed the mark.
The risk clearly was not worth the reward as they just came up empty-handed there.
Whip back into the ring. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1 will make CM Punk immortal.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, Corvus has the possibility to completely unravel here. Punk getting a first-hand feel of what the Undertaker's capable of.
Oh, an uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Take him out of that. Reverse directly into an arm drag.
Undertaker's clearly looking for a fight here.
Heading back into the ring now.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Ooh. Counter by CM Punk. Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that choke slam, and inadvertently perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that's surely having the end there for CM Punk.
Undertaker now to secure the victory. He's able to beat a 2 count.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Big leg drop.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here. Trampling the opposition.
This is what Punk had to expect. An Undertaker that takes it to a different level at WrestleMania.
Back in the nick of time.
CM Punk now powers up his opponent and connects with a GTS. It's over. Undertaker is done.
2 count.
We've seen this time after time. You cannot keep the Undertaker down.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated the Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of...
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about the Undertaker loss is at begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match. John Cena. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate. Battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was super confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
CM Punk said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing because tonight is about me. He called himself. Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape. As is so often the case, when Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles. Cena looks ready to defend.
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more under, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
Got him where he wants him. Up and connecting with the Falcon Arrow. This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely...
Trying armbar. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. Boom! Scattered that one. Face first. Send up on the cook. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
He saw that one coming.
John Cena look. Face first. Send up. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Spinning kick to the gut. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is letting Cena know he's wet his butt right now.
Oh my goodness. What a double-handed shot. Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Guys, are we gonna see it? Is CM Punk gonna take
From the top! From the top with the splash!
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Ooh, walloped by a huge...
And both athletes showing they have each other's number.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
And Cena is taking out a lot of offense now.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Could be what Cena needed to ignite a rally.
Propping him up in the corner. Counters on counters, technical prowess on display. Boom!
Boom!
Oh, look out!
Crossbody.
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
Look out!
A slingshot crossbody.
The next level accuracy needed to hit that move cannot be understated.
And the body control, just amazing athleticism. High stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena adjusted. What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. Escape just in time.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
Yet another targeted attack to the torso there. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. Can John Cena survive this?
Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's